day 10, I believe, of the 21-day reboot, and we are moving. Seeing some posts about people getting their energy back, which is awesome. Lots of weight loss, even though you guys are supposed to stay off of the scale. I know it's hard to do, so when you do get some wins, it's okay to share. But today I wanted to talk about how to establish the mindset to succeed, right? Because we talked about at the beginning of this that we're going to be working on our mindset and creating a long-lasting framework for the future so that we can make this a lifestyle change and not just a quick fix. And you may not believe it, but I wasn't always in the shape that I am now. I'm actually pretty close to the best shape I've ever been in, but that was a long fought battle. I've always been athletic, but you can only outwork the calories that you eat for so long. Eventually time catches up with you, your metabolism catches up with you. It doesn't matter who you are, the genetics that you have. And so I found myself after sports not having accountability. I was somewhat self-disciplined, but not to the point that I am now, and not knowing a whole lot about nutrition until I started getting into personal training and educating myself. And so I found myself drinking a lot, eating fast food here and there, and just not living up to my full potential in that area. And I can remember once I started to educate myself, I could see a clear picture of what I was going to look like, how I was going to look based off of when I got a little success on eating, the people that I was modeling after and their success and their aesthetic value and all that good stuff. And so the way that I visualize now, I've made a practice out of it, is to really just immerse myself into my imagination and what I can come up with. So for instance, I've dreamed about having my own facility and that facility running on its own. And I always visualized me, checking in on my trainers. And when I did that, I could literally see the weather. I could, smell what was in the air. And I used other gyms who have had success using the same format as a way for me to actually see what it could look like and give myself a picture of what I wanted to see. So I usually start off and do some deep breathing to calm myself, and then I just let my imagination go wild. And I think that's what it's really all about. It's about priming yourself to feel what it'll feel like to actually receive all the gifts that you're trying to get to. And so I want you to, for the next 11 days, commit to visualizing daily. And so, try and immerse yourself into what you'll look like. And that's just the easiest way to do it. What you'll look like, 2 months from now, 2 years from now, 20 years from now. And not just what you'll look like, but what your whole life will look like, right? What will the relationships with, the people that you care about the most be like? Will those get better? How will that sound? What kind of communication will you guys use, right? Will the atmosphere always be a little less tense? What kind of car will you drive? What kind of home will you live in? Those are the types of things that you want to do on a daily basis because it gives you purpose, right? It gives you something to drive forward. It gives you that burning desire. And so I don't know when it was that we decided we weren't allowed to use our imaginations, but just seeing my son grow up now at 2 years old, that thing is going wild, right? One second he's mumble jumble, and then all of a sudden he's in song. Next thing I know, his diaper's off. It's just crazy how we quit doing that when we grow up. But that's literally the key for us to be happy, is to be able to envision what we want and then go get it. So just commit to that, and let's see what we can do for the next 11 days. Again, as always, we're super proud of you guys just for taking action, producing a good effort on a daily basis, and having integrity when it comes to sticking to your diet and being honest when you don't, right? So I will see you guys tomorrow. Think straight, get fit.